Sorry about that. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. You must be Chinese. What I said was, nigga, it must be a good time to be on the fraud department right now. That's what I said. Ain't nothing going on YouTube but the roll. Ain't nothing going on. That's what I said. And I said press 1, damn it. That's what I said. If the subtitles ain't up there, the subtitles don't work on mute. The subtitles don't work on mute. Sheesh. Jeez, what's happening? Make sure you get your Cavro University coffee mugs. Put that right there on that front desk right here. And shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to the Patreon. Merchandise department. Merchandise. And if you're a Crip, get the blue ones. Get the blue ones if you're a Crip. We get the other gangbangers some too. As long as they go to school. You gotta come to school. You gotta come to school. What's happening, artists? Shout out to Easy Taught Me on Instagram. Make sure you go over there and overload his messages with orders. Coffee and Kush, baby. Make sure you go over there and overwhelm him. He's trying to get out of a slave deal. He's trying to get out of a slave deal. God bless the road, man. I'm so happy to be a part of this situation we got here in the community where you got to decide. I thought we wouldn't have to see the deciding factor, but looks like that's here. What's happening? How many of y'all knew the whole time that Kev was going somewhere, wherever we was going? You just happy that you got on the bus. How many of y'all out there? Press 1 if you happy you just got on the bus. No matter the bus driver talking shit every now and then when you say something retarded, from my perspective. Never mind the young lady who came up here yesterday trying to cry and distract her. That wasn't real. That don't count on my record. I'm a good bus driver now. That don't count. You know, sometimes some of these people, mamas, say, I ain't know why you do this to me. I ain't even. They really just there to cause confusion so people can look. Just so people can look. That's how these people are sent out before the real chosen ones. They there to just, if they see you getting any light to the people who willing to receive any message that you got, you don't even know what they're doing. You don't even know. But then you soon find out when you lean on God who these people are, what they do, how they come. You got to be aware of the devil's devices, the enemy's devices. Once you know, you'll see the little figures moving about on this grand chessboard. Coffee and Kush TV. I came when I got on this internet. I told y'all this is a spiritual war way before Nipsey. This is Brother Polite. I remember standing out front my porch saying, see, what y'all don't understand then, this is a spiritual war. And I'm not only going to squash him, I'm going to squash anybody who sent him. And look where we at. We don't pierced our way past them into the soul of their doctrine. None of them can challenge their spirituality, can they? Right now, you can take the blinders off. Right now, I want you to look at the blinders, take them off, and realize where you at now that y'all been listening to me this whole time. Now you can look around this internet, this invisible world, the internet, over there, the waters, and see, because we in the net. Look in the waters and see them over there and them over there. Both of them struggling to keep your attention going. Just struggling. You got demonic land spirit and you got mermaid spirit over here. Ever since I told y'all, now you can see the mermaids all in y'all. All care. You don't even want to see it. You don't even want to. There's no going back. It's a wrap. You see it. You see it right here with the tongue out, the eye. Better watch out. The slickster. The slickster. Y'all see the sister out of Georgia? Y'all see the sister, that one mayor out of Georgia? Woo, she lighting the internet up. It's about to come out. I told y'all it's about to come out. Just look at them. They trying to distract y'all. They out of distractions. They out of distractions, fam. Nothing. Nothing. When you got your eye, when you got your spiritual ears on, your spiritual eye, now you can take the blinders off and look at they dumb man. Just scroll up, look at them, fight to stay in your life. Coffee and Kush TV. Don't give these people more power than a word. That's what they fighting against. That's what they all trying to keep your attention away from at this moment in time. God. Because they know they in big trouble for what they did and what they are doing. And you got to separate yourself from these little spirits. And if you caught up in that, you got to come out of her. And you know who her is if you've been attending this class for 6 months. You know who she is. Mystery Babylon. It's written on her forehead. Right here, right in the middle. Chakra spinning everything. BLM. Babylon the mystery. Right here. Front line and center. Press 1. Right there. Don't they conjure up spirits of Babylon? Aren't they worshiping and trying to conjure up fallen angels that fell with Satan? Aren't they? Aren't they sacrificing? Don't they believe in ancient ancestor? This whole time, they got you believing in a spiritual gods. Moloch, Baal. You know what comes with Satan. You know. Y'all been on this internet longer than me. Y'all know who they is. It was just my luck. We called them the children of the Nephilim. The water spirit. Them ain't nothing but the same old, this ones and that ones of old. I feel good this morning. I knew this whole time we was going to get to a definitive. If we just stay in this rabbit hole right here. And I have no fear. And when we do have fear, ask God to get us through that. Go to bed. And when you wake up in the morning, back to war. You feel me? So you already know it's death and destruction. You already know who the God of death is now. These people committing all these sins, talking about they didn't have a spiritual death. That's why God ain't real, because I ain't died. I've been committing sin this whole time. Nah, bro. A spiritual death is much more work. Your little body, your little plastic body out there, drop it on the ground. You feel me? Much more. You know? Coffee and Kush TV. Y'all be sitting around wondering around in your own brain, oh, it can't be real because I don't did this one. I still ain't see how the devil got you. How he got you. Shout out to the fan. Don't give the demons more power than the word of God. What that means is, y'all know we breaking down or discussing marine spirits, amen, all of these other things. Do not be up there getting afraid. You got your blinders on anyway. Don't be afraid of the 19, 17, 1600 artwork that's describing how the devil looked. That's just an image. They really uglier than that, but that's just an image. Don't believe / worship their image. Don't fear that God right here. They are fallen angels, and they have no power than the power you give them. That's what I'm tripping. They have no power than the power you give them. And how do you give them power? By speaking about them and powerful as they convinced you they are. If they was that powerful, they wouldn't ask you to sell your power to them. Do a legal contract. They were that damn powerful. They would need you. But that's why they don't care about you after you go into contract like the record labels. They wait. Huh? What you say? What you say? Your name, little rug rat. You said. We don't even know who you is. You don't sold 15 million albums for this fool. That's it right there. You're like, but what you do for me today? What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. What's your name, little rug rat? That. Watch this coming. Watch this coming. I'm not playing. Press 1 is coming. I said it. That's why I want to show you. It's coming tomorrow. Little rug rat, grand appearance of BMTB. Google, Gaga, Google, the whole world, Google, Gaga. Everybody got diapers on. Little baby mad at them. Y'all making fun of me. Fuck you. What have you done for me lately? Duh, baby. It's time for little rug rat. Right here, right here. Yes, yeah. That fast. That fast. You've been replaced. Now you give him all that jewelry to him. Bye. You ain't made a hit in 3 months, bro. 3. You only made me $12 million last month. He made me $65 million. But sir, Gertie, we've been threatened up here on level 13. Right here, Gertie. Niggas manifest right there. What the fuck? I told you, get the fuck out. Remember, and the contract don't say shit. Why do it? Why do it? You don't want to be like that one. You don't want the 360 deal. Shout out to DT. You don't want the 360 deal. Trust me. That got demonic tendency all over it. Press 1. You feel me? I'm cool. I don't want none of that. Tired of competing with the devil energy. I don't want no smoke. Devil. I don't want no. So don't be trying to make me mad. Don't be trying to stress me out. Trying to come at me over here, and don't be trying to come at me over here, because I don't listen to Egyptian mythology, Hinduism, death god no more. I'm going back to the old school. Press 1. I'm cool. That shit don't work for me. I'm cool. That shit don't work for me. From now on, stop chatter. I'm gonna wake up and put God first. I'm gonna put God first. Before I do anything, bro. I don't care what I'm doing. Before I eat breakfast. Before I just got to, bro. Faith of a mustard seed works. I'm telling y'all, put God first. Y'all see my Instagram today? Put God first. Go there and hit that like button while you looking at all the mermaid spirit. All the conspiracy and all the at Kev, Gills, and Coffee and Kush TVs in the world. Over there and hit that one. Put God first before you scroll up any damn, before you cut that Xbox on. Hold it. Right here, right here. Sometimes you gotta smack your head. Watch out, bro. And kneel, bro. Kneel. No. I want the Black Lives Matter kneel. Got Kev up in here. Man, that one even worse. Give me that one. I want your knee prints right here. I want you to draw an outline with your silly ass. Draw an outline with your knee where you gonna put it. No, do not take a knee for not another man on this earth. A knee is a bowing and submission. I'm cool. Don't be mad at me because I chose something different. Don't be mad, G. I'm tired of these demons calling my phone. What I mean by demon is these crazy ass prophetess. Press 1. I'm so tired of they demonic little belief system calling my phone, pretending to be so virtual. They hit me with more. I become more stressed out than the mailman being late. They just throw the weight of all they problem. They been waiting for something. I thought you said you was open to any and every. Security. I don't want your demons. I don't want your fears. I don't want your problem. I don't want none of that. All that. You are in submissive state. And open yourself up for entities to enter. I don't know what that is causing you to do that one. But I'm going to get one of my holy men to pray for these women, these sisters in this chat room, to pray for that sister right here, right here. Maybe y'all can, like, when y'all wake up in the morning, just be like, and that sister that called his phone, I don't know, if you could just throw her in there somewhere. Because she was full of, like, accusations. Press 1. She was ready to accuse me of something I didn't even do. I ain't even know nothing about. Her husband, making fun of her, nothing. But this is what happened when you change your mindset and start putting God first. Even on your way, these type of troubles. And if you fall for these witches and warlocks trick, you're not going to get to the destination. See, they put there to become an obstacle for where you're going. Because the people, the devil who sent them, is afraid of where you're going. Somebody is afraid of where they think you headed. And they are jealous. That's them demons that's in you. They don't give way to jealousy. They don't give way to a lot of conniving demons that'll make a person pretend and act this way. So it's a lot of that goes into what she did. I was listening to that yesterday and I said, wow. You know, somebody's desperate. You feel me? Somebody's very desperate, and that's what it looked like. You attack black women. I attacked the black nothingness, God of nothingness, destruction, and the God of what they call it? Right then, that one. The Hindu God, whatever that is, that got my people believing in that and becoming lunatics in I said in a third right, but that's what they become, in a third right, a communist state. And now that I know who activated the BLM, Mystery Babylon, and got our people here to worship Mr. Babylon and dark demonology stuff, I can see exactly what's going on. Real. These people got our people just throwing themselves in the bottomless pit. And that angel of death is just throwing clothes, and them represent you who bit the apple. All those who bite the apples going in a bottomless pit. That's what they believe. That's what they were pulling the clothes out. It had nothing to do with nobody being married. It had something to do with them feeding that pit. Those are people who going with them. They pulling you in to where they going. It ain't happened yet. It ain't happened yet. But they pulling you in through this belief system to where they going. They need company. I'm gonna be real with you. They need company. You know that they say misery love company? This is it. This is it right here. Misery really loves company. I'm sitting up here wondering why the devil just want to snatch everybody up and take them with him. The whole world, he want to worshiping these gods. Death and destruction. I'm tripping. We must have all been in the dream world being entertaining demons. You know how they say you be entertaining angels, you be entertaining demons. You've been letting entertainment demons entertain you. That's for sure. He want yours, mine, that little light you got that's natural. You been living your simple life. You wondering why you ain't a movie star yet. You better thank God you ain't. The devil makes his living amongst the stars, in up there and in Hollywood. The stars. And ain't Hollywood evil. So don't pretend like that ain't where he at. Kev Rowe. I'm telling you. I thought everybody was just not believing in God. These people gotta hate. And they trying to take you with them. They got a natural hate. For you, me, smiley faces and stuff. I don't go for smiley faces. Nicely groomed and well dressed and playing a part. Nah, that spirit, you better turn your spirit on when you come in contact with people. You're talking about being Haru, you need to turn your spirit on. Put your armor on and be protective of yourself. I'm serious, especially at a time like this. You're going outside with a mask on and ain't even pray. I'm just saying for all of us, G. For all of us, G. You feel me? We've been talking about Epstein and hip hop, Epstein in Hollywood, trafficking everywhere. The uncovering it, it's got to be the revealing of this beast system, mystery Babylon. This must be the fall. This must be the collapse. We must be finna see this mystery school system collapse. And I ain't talking about you sitting in your house doing yoga. I'm talking about in a real way. In a real way. I'm talking about, yeah, bro. Tired of that. I'm telling y'all, I've been up early this morning, just thankful. And I think that's the thing. Like, dang, life could have been different. We all could have did something different and not be at school today. A lot of people didn't even come to school today. Didn't make it to class early. That's what's up. Be the first ones complaining. Where professor at? Why you ain't did this one? Why you ain't? First they love you, then they asking crazy questions. Like they a contributing factor to the role. Just asking, I'm like, who is y'all? Y'all just came here the last 3 days and thought y'all made some friends. I can tell by the way you type and you just impatient. You ain't got no patience. Something probably went on. It's probably an earthquake. California. Probably a wildfire or something. Shit. Baby mama might have just pulled up. Shit. Something. Yep, every day. Yep. Because that's life. That's why. That's why. You feel me? The real ones know where we at. You feel me? Why do they call America the new Babylon? Where's the new Babylon and how did it fall? J polite or B polite? Call it in with that question. You must not be in this classroom. Press 1. He must not be in. He must not be in his word. Hey, then shout out to the Easy Taught Me. Hey, Easy Taught Me. Look what it is. What Jay Polite says. Why do they call America New Babylon? Where the original Babylon and how did it fall? Sir, you're going to have to call that one in. Shout out to artists. Yeah, my man. We came a long way, champ. We got a long way. You know, Pac said we came a long way, but still got so far to go. You know what I'm saying? We came a long way, but still got so far to go, and it's all right. Asking crazy questions in the back. Told you I'm like a bus driver. All that. They just gotta, man, what's taking us so long? Why we don't get lunch ticket? We gotta pay for our own lunch? Where's the tension? Where's go if I fuck up? You can't. You can't. So you. He taking notes for his show. Hell yeah, you know he taking notes, Tiffany. Come on, man. Where's this Babylon, bro? Where's the Babylon, bro? I told you. If you miss it, you gonna miss it. That's let the world be the world. He over there writing stuff down. We know the trait. We know the trait. He over there, man. What is this one? Sir? I don't know what to tell you if you still got crazy questions. I don't know. That type of question let me know that you're not serious about your education. See that type of question right there, sir? Let me know. No, he's not a Decepticon. He just ain't did his homework. We're not gonna call them names. We just gonna say they didn't do their homework. I think that's more polite. Polite. You know, they ain't did his homework. That type of question, you don't even sound like you a believer in the first place. 2 questions at the same time. You don't even give me a chance to get by 1 question. 1 question at a time, brother. Gee. Just bombard. You know that's why y'all can tell his face, right? Y'all can know he just, and what? And where the real Babylon at then. You know what I'm saying? He on some other stuff just by the way he typed that. Or she. Or in this world, whatever they want to be. So like I say, we like speaking up on these mermaid spirits, because I'm looking at them. I'm looking at this stuff. I'm studying this stuff, and I had to remind myself to not give these things too much power. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I came on to say to 223 people in the chat room, is that when you research into these things, be careful not to get sucked in to making that real in your home. Study it like you know damn well Spider-Man ain't finna come out that comic book. You know, when you close that Spider thinking, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man ain't, you know what I'm saying? Think of that the same way. I don't want you manifesting. Okay? You manifest this shit when you believe in it. Study. Don't believe. When you believe in it, you become a Satanist. And we gotta pull you back up as you start saying crazy shit. And it be facts. But it's crazy shit. I mean, you sucked in. Don't be sucked in. Don't be thinking conspiracy all the time. Don't be thinking that. Study it. Don't give it power over you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. And if you start feeling like, damn, I know what he's talking about, and you studying that stuff, then pray and read scripture on how to, just pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray. When you finish studying that's a tip, right? There's a tip right there. When you finish, just pray to God, that the God of Israel, that, you know what I'm saying? You know. Ain't no fear here, and you give that power, no in your crib, nothing. You feel me? That way, it's just there on the internet. You feel me? Before and after, Tiffany. There you go. I like when the sisters, they stand up. Before and after, too. Before and after, too. Telling you. If you, because it's deep. And you start thinking about your past. You start thinking the past of the world, things you saw. And it can cause you to breathe at a rate. You understand what I'm saying? It'll cause you to like, oh my God. Oh man, it's been around. Oh, you start. You know what I'm saying? Tripping out. You can't believe this one, and you get stuck here. You don't want to do that. Just focus on these foreign gods that God say, that the Most High God of Israel is saying is we attaching ourselves to and identifying and have committed adultery with this mystery Babylon. Got to study what we're studying, where it's machination. Because you don't want to match their stuff. Nothing in what they do match what you believe. Nothing. Trust me, I believed all that. I believed the chakra thing. I believe this one. I believe, man, one to another one. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't die believing in none of that stuff. Press one. You just die believing in foreign gods, just law. Thinking that nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Leaves something. It's not. 0 plus 0 is 0. And a God of destruction is you included in that destruction. You too. I won't be believing in no God where I'm in the part of the destruction. Not in that way, where I'm become part of this destructive. A destroyer of all. I'll stay on the good team. You feel me? Good football team right here, right here. How the blood say, I'm boo. I'm cool. You be believing that right there. You be around, oh, then the energy, and then the words start coming around. Then the energy went up. You just not elevating on my vibration right now. My vibration needs to be this one. Right now, the vibration is not up to par. Y'all start tripping the fuck out. I'm watching my energy right now. And I'm going to go eat a vegan soup with vegan salad and a vegan shake. I'm just going to do it. I'm gone. Cool, girl. They on a whole now. You be looking at them, nigga, you was right here, right here. Next time somebody say they on a whole other frequency, just say, nigga, you is right here, right here. You ain't on no down mother frequency. These fools get to talking around you about the me, the I am everything, the omnipresent. And every time I give these people a chance to talk, they go off into a whole nother scenario. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Then I start asking them what books they read, and I think they don't want to tell me. For some reason, I can't get a book out of nobody. They be saying, I am him and he is me. That's exactly what they be saying. And I don't need the famous word of Antichrist. And I don't need a mini man. Not a middleman. I don't want no middleman. Top #1 quote from these people. I can do it myself. And their favorite hit. I don't need no middleman. Y'all see Trey Songz? Press 1. Trey Songz must be watching my show. Press 1. I told you. These people can't cook. I told you. Trey Songz, stop watching me. Y'all see Just Hilarious copying my crime show? Tell these people to stop watching me. Phone them. Yeah, bro. Y'all look dumb as hell switching up y'all styles. Did y'all see Problem try to get a coffee and Kush mug? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna condemn you niggas. I don't want to condemn a nigga, no. I thought y'all was making beats. Why? I thought y'all was rappers. All in my world. What is wrong with these people? Y'all running out of material? You can't write no music? What's wrong? Nick Cannon classroom. Motherfucker. Young Pharaoh University. Motherfucker. This. Yeah, bro, man. If I wasn't becoming more spiritual, phone them grave. If I wasn't becoming. Yeah, bro. You feel me? It's hard on a black brother doing the right thing. You feel me? It's hard. Y'all can't say. Yeah, you can't say that I'm lying. You can't say that I'm lying. Press 1. You can't say that I'm lying. They gonna be over here in a minute. Kev, bro. They ain't gonna be over there. Sorrow. Sounding dumb as hell. Oh, this one, bro. Oh man. And if y'all tired of that nigga smoking kush, come to this one and that one, bro. Told you, I'm gonna have to start going to the I'm gonna have to start going to the ice skating ring or something. Just come on live skating and shit. Lolly dolly da. Hey y'all, because I'm running out of things. They just taking everything. They're taking it all. I don't give a two shit. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. We need something, man. I ain't got nothing. Sad thing is, they on Instagram and ain't getting nothing out of it. That's one. That's the sad part, where I create and there's a longevity. That's called stamina. It's called stamina. Everything has its place. Careful. I don't know what's wrong with them. But that's what happened. That's what happened. When they feeding upon you, that's what they gotta do. They gotta watch everything you do because you chosen. They don't want to tell you this. They want to feed upon. I'm that type of dude, bro. You're looking good. Man, what you doing, bro? I want to be down. But what the fuck you undoing? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, bro, what's up, bro? The fuck with me, bro? Y'all over there, y'all tripping. Taking notes. What you think about Babylon? If Jabari don't get his big head ass up out of here, they don't take my energy. And they don't take my great ideas, DT. How long you been in my class? Didn't I tell you I got so many ideas that I need to get off my brain? Didn't I tell you all this? They don't know nothing. You hear me? Press 1. They don't try. They can do whatever they want to. They can't get my energy. They don't want my energy. They want a copy. You feel me? All right, come on, bro. This is YouTube is like stress reliever for me. I can do this and watch my creations manifest. It's like the alchemist. Just do this one. You know what I'm saying? Now you do this one. You know how you watch a flower bloom and shit? Oh, and you over there. Little Kev. I knew it. Little Kev, little Kev, little Kev. Press 1. Little Kev. Little Kev. You didn't give up, did you? You didn't give up, did you? Press 1. Don't quit. Don't quit now. Don't quit. I told you. like I told the rest of y'all, that chat room, all y'all chat room, Kev Rowe haters. I told you, you're gonna let your chat room lead you to destruction. Yeah, they're gonna be your friend. 3, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe a year. But you know you deserve better support than this one or that one. You spent countless hours, countless days, and they told you, yeah, I'm tripping, all in your email. Yeah, this one. To single you up. You the power anyway. You the real one. Remember? And they tricked you out of your blessing. Remember, chat room divas. Press 1. We're not gonna disrespect nobody, but them is chat room divas now, and chat room thugs. When y'all was both sitting up there play that damn game, think y'all running game on Kev Rowe? I sit back. You did a nice little video, and you should have did your research on me. And Kev Gill's a snitch, and I went and donated to your channel. I've been the only one who donated to your channel in 6 months. I forgot I donated to your channel. Press 1. And you played YG, bitch nigga, snitch nigga, hoe nigga, punk nigga, this nigga, that nigga. And I donated another 5. And I watched you. And the more you went, I wanted to see something. How more ignorant you got. I donated another 5 to your ignorance. I wanted to feel what a chat room is like. To see a person be ignorant. And you got crazier. Press 1. We got crazier. I screenshot that. I said, this is the demon shit. And then poof, I was gone. I gave it a God blessing. Got up out of there after what, $25? Courtesy of the Patreon, courtesy of the Row. Shout out to the Row, shout out to Patreon. You know, so I try to give back to the community. Press 1. I tried to be a good guy, you know. But like Choke No Joke, like this one and like that one, they all moved their hand away from the they all bit the hand that fed them. Press 1. Each one of them. And I put it up on my Instagram. Each one of you punks. You don't get $1.50, $2. Kev Gill. Even though they out here talking stuff, I must see something in you that had donated something. I must see something. And then I cut on the YouTube and see little Kev talking like this one. You don't got to go to his channel. You just watch me for the reenactment. Oh, guys, unfortunately, I ain't been getting the support that Kev Gill said. Everything that Kev Gill said, man, we're gonna have to put a halt to all Nipsey Hussle marathon. Something to the effect of the marathon continues. He's just pulling the bus over for right now. You feel me? And I want to let all 8 of his subscribers know that the Row is here for any counseling, consultation, they need help in the word. We got nice Hebrew brothers here that's going to be teaching the word. Y'all like the word? Y'all like Nipsey Hussle? We got Nipsey Hussle conspiracy. We got the Nipsey Hussle conspiracy for you. We'll take all 8 to 15 of y'all at various times over here at the road. And Kev, little Kev, I am willing, just for you, I'm willing to extend, even though you disrespected me in your chat room when I donated $5 after $5 after $5 for cheeseburger and rice and shrimp, jambalaya, whatever's at the street market. I'm willing to help you out here, brother. This is hard for me to do. But with God, some way, he won't me to help you if you want it. And you know I'm goofy, so you got to get past my goofy ass and see how it's here. I'm being as sincere as I can be. You hear me? You can stand up. Let me tell you, bro. You can call in and run the Kev Row Nipsey Hussle night all night as long as you want to. You can run a whole Nipsey Hussle live discussion information after our chat and stuff like that one. That'd be all you. You feel me? And then we can talk about show topics and add great communications and to the show. Your people will be already over here, and they could be being goofy, and you'll fit right in. It'll be right here with us, and I'm here. Don't quit. I'm here, bro. Coffee and Kush. You're not like Hassan and them. You feel me? You just made a diss record. You made a couple diss records. That's all you did. You feel me? Which was very funny, actually. He made a couple diss songs. It went to something up to the effect of, nigga, you just gave me a reason. You gave me a reason to fuck you up verbally. I do it by myself, nigga. I don't need you. It was like Stan Eminem style. It was like that one. That was intelligent. That was really funny. You was pissed off, and it was for nothing. I think you had a brewski. I think you had one of them Mexicans at down up the street you was talking about. I think you had one of them natural ices from them. Now he was hot. He came all shirt off. We found out he was a Muslim with a Bible in his hand. I'm like, nigga, you just gave me a reason. I said, you don't say. Look at this one. Look at this one. I said, I forgive him. I'll play with him for a little bit, get his attention. I'll get his attention. I'll play with him for a little bit. See, the thing about this community, they like to pick at me so they get that reaction, that Kev, and then that Kev spirit gives them light. Like, they feel good. They energized. They don't got myself over there. And you know what I'm saying? Sucked me out of my energy. But it's all right. It's all right. He all right. He all right. I seen him cancel it. I said, no, he can't do that. No, we ain't gonna let him do that. We ain't gonna let him quit. His chat room ain't shit. But we ain't gonna let him quit. It's a beautiful thing when you can help a brother out, though. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. We'll get him right. You know. What up, Marley? What that shit do? Coffee and Kush TV, 424-209-9506. Don't give demons more power than the word of God. That's it. That was my title for the day. Because that's what I wanted to talk about. This right here. This right here. 243 people watching. Make sure each and every one of y'all hit the like button. It's 187 people who hit the like button. We need some more. People need to see this. They sure do. They sure. I have to turn my speaker down. Damn. Coffee and Kush TV on the air. What up? Hello, hello, hello. Coffee and Kush.
Professor Kev.
What up?
Professor Kev, how you doing? This is TK.
What up, TK?
How you doing?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, Prof. Can you hear me, Prof?
I can hear you, bro.
Yes, sir. I just forgot to tell. I think you forgot to tell the class that also Hall University also have a special class. You know, for the TI, the Killer Mike.
Wait, say it
the
again. Say it
yeah.
again. What you say?
No, I was saying that. You forgot to tell them, Professor, that we also have a special class. You know, for the special, no disrespect, for the Killer Mikes, the TIs, there's a class for them. The Brother Police, the LGPYP. We also have a class for them. And it's called a special class for them.
That's right.
Anyway.
Oh, you're absolutely right. The special class.
Yeah. There's a special class for the special, the super lost. I call them the super lost. They claim to be African, but I don't even know who they really are. They don't. Super lost. There's a class for them.
And I'm trying to tell them who they are, and I'm trying to tell them that they're Americans, and they just will not. that made it TK laugh like a motherfucker. And that's a shame, TK. I never thought that I'll be trying to lead these people out of Egypt once again. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it.
That's why you have a special class for them, Professor. Because I've been listening to this. You know, in the chat room and other corners, the new students. I'm like, the primary. There's a middle class. The middle school. Sorry, there's a middle school. There's high school. But this is Cairo University. Like we just way too far.
Thank you.
This is university.
But you ever been to one of those universities where they let the high school kids come over to sit a couple programs on how it's going to be when they get to the university? Because they high school right across the street from our university. But I think we need to slow down on this this program a little bit and start thinking about who we allow in these. Yeah, thank you, sir.
That's why, Mr. Kev. I'm gonna get back to the topic though. That's why, Mr. Kev, at some point in life, I believe that Kev Roy University, that's why you have to be a trademark before they steal it. You know, let's say University of Massachusetts, or I live in Massachusetts, is everywhere. There's gonna be a Kev Roy University where it's really about this real the truth.
I like how y'all take all of my ideas. I love this shit. It just in your mind, y'all just see the best shit ever. And that's what I used to do. I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna take Coffee and Kush TV. I'm gonna make that a name, and then that happened. And then now it's like, all right, I'm gonna take Kev Rowe and make that a name.
Kev Rowe.
And then now it's like, I'm gonna take my face. Kev Gills, my little cartoon, and make that a name too. And people tripping,
don't say too much. Don't say too much. You know they
you can't steal my face. You can't steal my face.
I know.
God damn.
They already lost the power though. But Kev Rowe, they've been stealing your voice. This is AI. Sometimes we go against the AI now. Remember, you exposed the AI. We go against the demon himself in the AI too. Like they
artificial intelligence is actually all non-natural forms of thinking. Artificial intelligence. So you're right.
And trademark, you have to register Kev Rowe University. It has to be a trademark. You have to be registered because we don't want these people to steal this.
Listen, my South African friend. Listen, I'm not worried about what these boys do at all, bro. They can try to do whatever that they want. These people are at the lowest of consciousness. Okay?
At the lowest.
I'm not worried about what these people do. I create these things to relate with my audience. You feel me? They have no idea where we going. Don't worry about that. They have no idea.
Yeah,
you feel me? If you was listening to my show, I give these people these things for confirmation that all of my creations is good. I can sit back on on the Sabbath like the Most High, like my Father, and say, "Look at this. I created this old Muppet baby. I don't create this little Muppet baby disaster they call Hassan. Look at this destructive motherfucker right here. I created this one.
It's funny though.
And then I took him and then I said that was not perfect. And then this little punk over here, I created this little character, Pharaoh. He had a body, but it just wasn't right. He needed that California spirit in him. And I blew right in his fucking nostrils, and there he went. He thought Tupac was it. You thought Tupac was something. This motherfucker. You feel me? So we continue to grow. There's going to be many more of my sons and many me's who are rebellious across this earth. But we going to call them home. They going to recognize when they hear the voice, that's my shit. They going to be like, oh, man, that's true, man. That's true. You damn right.
That's the truth, man. It's all about the truth on Kevro University.
Right. And the truth is more important than a name. Trust me.
It's more important. It will set you free.
I'm not trying to bring you to Kevro. Kevro is just a safe house. We going somewhere else. Did you hear me, TK? I say Kevro is the safe house where you learn a little bit for the simpleton. You already in a university. Oh, they gonna grow.
You have to grow.
They gonna grow.
You have to grow.
I mean, long as the plant is sitting on my desk, I'ma water it. It ain't got no choice if it wanna grow or not. The plant can sit right there and be defiant. The point is, he gonna sit right there, and it's gonna click.
They're listening right now.
That's right.
They're listening even right now.
Do you think all four of these people that push thumbs down on my like and dislike section ain't sitting their down right now smiling?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, Kevro.
That's all right. It used to be 50, and then we copped it down to 35. Then they got the 15. Now we down to 4-5.
It's just amazing. This is God works. This is how God works, and everything is in God's timing. And you got us back to the reality of timing, because remember you said that we are lost. Like I had to wake myself up. I was lost with the AI world.
That's
thinking that we like 100 years ahead.
Yeah.
It's fun that 1800 is just not long ago.
Now check this out, wow. TK. Now TK. Before we in our minds, because you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Before I got you thinking about the timeline, you really didn't think about how close of time 1800 really was. I don't know why, but the 1800 seemed like the Stone Age to me. I'm like,
so far.
The fuck was they riding? Dinosaurs back then? I don't know what the fuck they had, but the truth of the matter is, this was just the other day, right around the corner.
It's the truth, and that's why now, that's why professors like them, you recognize the source, and then now we're facing the source of the Kali, like the Kali, all the. Now we facing the source. Now we all past now. We already understand. This was sometimes when I hear some other callers like them, they come with their high school. They need to go to. We need high school. High school kind of stuff.
Tell them what you mean. Tell them what you mean by, you don't took it to the source. Tell them what you mean by that.
To the source, like to the Kali, to the Indian, to where it all really becomes. That's why I can even trace myself.
Now when you watch the Matrix, and Neo went to the source, didn't the source has tentacles?
Everything. When I like Kevro, it's so deep. Everything. When I say everything. Look, people need to deep. It's deeper and deep. Everything leads to that source. Everything leads to that source. To the Indian, everything, that the sign, that the snake itself, even the hospital, going to the hospital sign, we went through all the things, the snake, all that, even with the hospital, the ambulance, all those things, all them, the medicine, everything, it's them.
That's right.
Everything always leads back to them. And I was listening to the class yesterday when we are looking at to the Black Lives Matter, these street the lesbians, and the way they were pronouncing. Remember, we were talking about the words, like how the pronunciation and stuff.
That's right.
I was listening here, like they were saying, like from the asteroid. Remember the asteroid? They always have these crazy images.
You talking about the demon?
Libation, like libations or libations and stuff.
They was talking about libation, and that's when they're summoning up Astaroth, the demon.
Yes, and then they say it's the liquid of darkness.
That's
because
right.
You got to follow the class. Yeah, liquid. So when they coming back to the words, because like we teaching about the words, how they use the word, they Indian especially, like the Kamala, all the kind of stuff.
Yes.
I was looking at the word libation or libation, however you say it made me think of Live Nation.
Live Nation. Yes, you are right. Live Nation.
Live Nation, which is in an American, when I look at it, especially it's in American events, then it's the biggest, when we talk like general, it owns all the events that takes place in America, like all the high events, including iHeartMedia, Ticketmaster, the StubHub, Walt Disney, and all it's all Live Nations, all the events. It's an American event and venue operator, which is based in Beverly Hills. So that's why it took me back. Like when you follow the class, you gotta do our research. You gotta do your research, and it took me back like Live Nation, everything, every show, and then now I wanted to go more specific, Professor, like Coachella, because it's the biggest event, especially for the hip hop, the rock, the pop, and it's held at the Empire Polo Club, right?
At the
Empire.
Apollo.
Empire now. A Polo Club. It's Empire Polo. Now we're gonna look back to the class, to the Greek, the mythology. All go back to India, right? All these things India. The Polo Club. The club. When I think about the club now, just think of me in a general knowledge. I'm just like, wow. When we were lost, we was just a group of demons just worshiping this demon. Remember you were talking about even Beyonce. What's the song you were saying? I forgot the song you were referencing.
I said it yesterday.
Song.
I said
yeah.
What was the song?
There's a song Beyonce, yeah, but
I say or something, and it just so happened to be say my name.
Say my name. Yes, say my name. Now you in Coachella. Where's Coachella? Coachella, which is the biggest event, by the way. It's the biggest, especially for the hip hop artists, all these rap artists, all these. Yeah, it's in India. Now we're coming back to those words. Just remove the O and put the I. India. It's like so specific, the real specific. And then I know I can look at the head that you're wearing, it's written color, but to me, when I'm looking at the level of university, I'm like, you mocking the enemy itself. That's what you're doing to me as a student. I know what level you're in. That's why some new students were like, oh, how come then? Oh, that's okay that you live in California, because now it's in India or in California.
Now
you
talking about my hat, right?
Yes. You're mocking the enemy. You're mocking the enemy.
TK.
Yeah, you're mocking the enemy.
This is what I want you to do. When you get off the phone, send me a PO address. I want to send you a sweater, bro.
I know I'm gonna buy it. No, I have to know.
Whatever, bro. I need to get you a sweater. Go ahead, bro. Your knowledge.
But to me, you mocking the enemy. You're mocking the enemy. That's why sometimes when you're mocking T.I., you do that head. You be mocking these guys.
What I'm here to show is that the same power that they used on you,
you're using against them now.
TK,
using against them.
You are a special individual.
You're using against them. That's why you do karaoke. You're mocking them now because they lost their power. That's why you do the karaoke. Using against them. Now they watching you because it's the original. They stole it from. They stole the original. They stole it from the children of God.
Now, I told y'all, this my music. All of it is mine.
Yeah, I know.
All of it.
Remember when you told us that we have to get our resume ready? Of the guys, if you wanna get the trucks, we're gonna get our trucks, all the stuff, all the construction. If you're gonna do, remember when you were telling us about that? And it reminds me about the Monte Ellis too. I'm like, man, Monte Ellis, he's so new. Like you more natural. You remember you talking about that? They say you look like Monte Ellis.
Montel Ellis, they said Vlad TV came out my show and said, you know who you look like, Montel Jordan? Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Montel Williams. He said I look like Montel Williams. Remember Montel Williams with the big peanut head back in the day? But yeah, that was pretty funny. That was funny. It had me thinking about this shit.
No. The most funniest thing. Okay, I want to tell the high school students who are coming onto the Kevro University. I just want to tell them you have to go back. But if you want to watch for the university students, if you want to watch some funny jokes, something real funny, because the truth. The joke is with the truth. That's the real joke for us, university. It says the truth. And they have to watch the most funniest one for me, they have to watch the Ice Cube one. You know when you have the Ice Cube, when you just reading the contract, and I'll be just laughing at the contract.
Man, that's
the joke.
Go ahead, TK. You got the flow, King.
The way you put his face too, man.
You saw the way I caught it? You see the way I caught it? Oh, TK, you a genius looking at that the way I did it, bro. That's my creation there. You see his face? His face was like, please don't. He was, no, not the contract here. Come on.
Oh, man. This contract, these fools using the contract that's already, you heard it from Trump. They listen to you. You're already telling them. You told them about the contract.
I told them about the contract.
They can hear Trump. But you are the one who actually make them understand what's really going on. And then now they're gonna come up with a contract. Man, come on now. Come on.
And then the contract went back to Black Studios in Atlanta. Oh no,
right, the Kardashian,
bro.
the prison thing. Some people are, oh, Kanye West and Kardashian. Like, come on. They doing
Kanye like they should be doing Kev Gill.
Yeah.
I challenge these people. Pretend I don't get y'all. Come on, TK, tell them, bro. Tell them.
Come on, bro.
We don't get this shit.
Now we come back to this Coachella thing where it's in India or California, and then the Cali. And I want to talk about the California. Then the student have to research for themselves. You can think about the phobia, the things that make you fear. That's all comes from the enemy.
That's right.
That the words that start phobia. Those are like Jewish, English, Irish. It has the is like the question mark with it.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't recognize you, Kev. Alone, like I don't recognize you anymore. Like, oh, Afro American. No,
right.
You're just an American.
I'm just an
You're
American.
an American.
That's
straight.
right.
American. That's what it is. I'm South African.
That's right.
Again, then I got documented over here, and then thanks to the privileges that comes with that, and then I can say I'm a South African American.
That's
but
right.
You have to be specific. You gotta be specific. But now when you be specific, when you're being specific, you're an American. The European, we can say, oh, UK. I can say you're a European American. You okay? Like me, like hey, yeah, I have to document myself to be here. But you were just an American.
Right.
Ain't no more Afro American.
Right.
Just American.
Just American.
That's what it is. Period. That's what it is. But the ground in coming back to Coachella now, the ground, the land in Coachella is one of the biggest polo club. The grounds are owned by Alex Hagen. It's Haagen the third. It's so weird when you think about the third. It always goes back to these Greek mythology, all these things. The third, Caesars, all the kind of stuff like the third. You know when you put the numbers like all the things like. And then I was researching what Hagen, his last name, what really came from. Like, but when they describe it in the most basic way they can describe it, they say it's a crazy b-boy. Like when I say B, I don't want to say the word out loud, but it's like a B word, the B word. It's a B-boy that has obsessive stalker compulsive behavior. So that's why when you can look deep, what takes place in Coachella is deeper than what we really think what's happening. It's not the music, it's just a distraction. You know, there's some weird, there's girls that get pregnant from it. There's some weird thing that takes place. It's just some obsessive disorder that takes place.
You're right about that.
And another thing I was looking at, but I don't know about this, professor, but I just need you to maybe. But another what I was researching, I don't know if it could be the AI maybe playing with me, but it said a Hagenings were a species of blue-haired freaks that wore loincloths. Like the loincloths is like those kind of like when you put it like when you're wrapping something like when when you're coming up from a shower you're wrapping a towel, something that was worn like around like a skirt, like those like the
Like
Greek
Rome,
kind of
like
when you're
Rome,
wearing
or yeah, exactly.
yeah, like the Rome. But but that's what I got too from out of like researching just the last name of the owner of Coachella, the ground because the ground. But why they put the species of a blue head, it always goes back to what we're teaching. But I don't know what it AI can be in that one.
Blue
But
head
it's
or blue
interesting though.
hair?
The Haganese were a species of blue head,
Oh my goodness.
HAIRED, freaks that wore loincloths. That's what it says. It's what they wore loincloths. And I was researching what's loincloths, and it's talking like the Greek kind of thing. But always goes back to what I've been seeing what's going on. Most of the women are like coloring their hair, as you were saying, like that mermaid kind of spirit. And everything is just everything is like that's why
Well, that's the only
when you were
thing I'm
starting
getting from it because I'm getting it. That's the only thing I'm getting from that. But go ahead.
and I was listening when we started in the class, and today was very deep for me because I know you always started where you know you always like look more like comedic way just to get those who are going to judge you before they even understand that this is how the class starts where you joking around, even joking with the truth, but joking around, calling people out funny. But I was listening to what you were saying when you just started the class, and you were saying like it was something I was thinking too, like we have to be careful not to get sucked in
Go
because
ahead.
we have to be spiritually strong.
That's
Like
right.
I was listening to what you were saying, you were really saying like we need to be really spiritually
That's right.
strong.
That's right.
When you're researching things like Kali,
Yeah.
Holy Spirit, it's so easy to get pulled in.
That's
It's
right.
easy when you're not strong.
That's
You've
right.
seen it from they have to connect it from the fraud university went from the NIPS like the spiritual way now. You have to go back in class and look things spiritually, you have to go back. And now looking at all the two parts of NISA, all the investigation, look at spiritually and then you see how they were not strong spiritually. That's why they got sucked in. It's so easy to get sucked in these things because
right.
now we're facing the enemy itself.
That's
And
right.
thank you for Professor for pointing that out. But
And I'm glad.
it's
Thank you
serious.
for bringing it back up because I made sure I wanted
Yeah,
to say
serious.
that. There are some things,
Yeah.
TK, that I want to say before my show does what it does, and I'm glad that you brought that up because that's what I needed to say. That's one of the things I wanted to say and not forget is to be very careful and to be spiritually strong because you can it can cause you to get sucked into different. And yeah, you get hyped, and the body does it naturally. So you got to learn your body. You got to learn, and know who rolling with you at the same time. So be very careful when at least turning the page, because I know a lot of people right now. You'll Google this stuff, and so many things will pop up. You'll watch hours, and you will know it all. But that knowing it all is kind of like you sucked in
It's sucking you in
because you don't know it all. That's just the surface, So we got to be very careful and remember to come to the road. We laugh it off. This is a good place to detox.
Yeah. And thank you. It's serious though. They have
Yes, sir.
It's serious. And you're gonna see this even the people that work and don't react. Just understand that you're fighting the spirit. This is a spiritual warfare.
That's right.
Don't you're gonna see even people you're gonna see a lot of people with even colored hair. Don't get too sucked in. Just You just understand.
Just
the spiritual
observe.
world.
Don't
You know,
don't don't go.
just observe.
Don't go text messages. Oh, I see y'all mermaid holes out here with that tongue out with this one right here. Mean. Don't become overly obsessive.
No,
That means you got sucked
no,
in.
no
Okay.
disrespect. That's why I want to say no disrespect before I call. That's all I say. Don't. I you know I respect what they did, but sometimes don't be like Nipsey. You know, like you have to reach out to people like the Roy University, and then because you're gonna get sucked in, and it's gonna take you. They're gonna take you. You're gonna get sucked in, and now Kev Rowe is revealing the truth, like Nipsey, for example. Yes. So those are the type of things. Thank you, Professor. Appreciate it. Yeah?
Sentence. What was that, TK?
No. I think no disrespect to like, for example, for Nipsey, like Nipsey, all the stuff, like, but too, they got sucked in. People need to understand this thing is deep. This thing is deep. You need to grow spiritually. You need to be strong. It's a spiritual warfare. You can't be sitting with Jay-Z and thinking that it's all. Nah, you can't. It doesn't work like that. People need to also understand. The students need to understand too that this is we all learning, we all growing, and sometimes we gotta learn from their mistakes too.
That's right.
Nipsey and all of them. Nipsey could have. He had an opportunity even to reach out to people like us, and we could have. It became a community, not community, but like the children of God, and then we put on, things like those, and he would have had like what he was building. He could have had the cave roll, all your clothes. I don't want to say clothes. I don't want to put it in the same level as other people, but like all your work, all your work. It could have been in one of the centers that he got.
Right.
But he was fighting. He got sucked in. He was fighting with a real enemy, and he needed like brothers and sisters, like in the Cairo University, but strong spiritually. And he would have.
Who's to say we would have got? Man, this crazy stuff ever happened. Some real powerful stuff happened after the passing of Nip. Some real things in life.
I remember as much as we laughed about it, but the curse of we were saying the curse of Nipsey. We saw. No, everything fell apart.
Yeah, you see that? I titled the videos "The Curse of Nipsey," but it was just a really reflection of what people thought and what we call the conspiracy world of the downfall of doing things this way. And I think that was, I think that was dope because, it showed the power of God itself is that everything in the dark shall come to the light. Now you can forget. That's up to you as a human being. But everything in the dark will come to the light, especially at the degree of that. So anything type of information to come out of that was just powerful, and let alone all the information that came out that channel and that discussion and all of that. Like that's just otherworldly. That's otherworldly right there. That was something.
This is what I would say even about other people. Like there are other people who really believe their lie. When you look at politicians, they truly, like I studied political science when I studied criminal justice here in Middlesex.
Right.
I studied, yes, and it's just to be a professional liar. When you be able to just tell a lie, because that's one of the biggest punishment you will get. Me growing up is when you tell a lie. That's why it was just hard to tell a lie to a parent. Some are older. You really, it was just one of the hardest things to tell. Because it was one of the worst punishments growing up to tell a lie. The lie, because the father of lies the devil.
That's right.
We've been living in a world where the lie has become such a norm. Where you start to ask yourself, like, what happened, God? Like, why people so much comfortable with these demons, so much comfortable to just speak a lie like that?
Right. Or not even that. A person must want to come to self and say this. So, how did I become such a liar? If you don't get to a point where you gotta ask and go within and say, how did I get to a point where every time I come up in the store, I gotta steal something, regardless if I got the money to pay for it. What is this? And you gotta get to that point.
And I've done these things where I just have to steal something from the store, and I would feel so like I'm brave because I'm like I outsmart them.
Like you conquered something.
At the same time, just to think about it, because I'm a type of person when I always come back home, even when I'm laying in bed, I always think about the things that I've done. That's why I feel guilty when I did something wrong at work.
Let me tell you something, man. That shit go all the way to jail, bro. I was in the county jail one time, real testimony, bro. And this one dude in there, he just was stealing dumb stuff. You know, he stole somebody's pencil. You know, he stole the next person's piece of paper. You know, and I'm defending this dude, and I'm stopping these gangbangers because they know the rules and shit. We all know the rules. You get caught stealing. That's like, come on, bro. Let's move these beds to the side. Let's just get this. We're going to beat you up for this one. This is fun for these guys.
Yeah.
No, I saved him like 2 or maybe 3 times. And then he stole my address book. I had all these people numbers and names. I'm tripping like where the address books at. Now the Lions that's in East Max, they looking at me like, Kev, he done stole your shit and you know he did. And I say, wait a minute, nah, bro, I just put it under my little mattress. Ain't no way in hell I was sleeping? Nah, bro. Bro, these gangbangers went over there, got him up because he was trying to be asleep. I just seen it. I was like, he sure did. And after they found the number, he gave it to me. And he was like, now, Kev, you don't save this man 3 times. This nigga from Southside Compton Crib. This nigga said, you don't save this man 3 times. There's no more saving, bro. And I looked at him in his face and I was just, damn, bro. I seen it. And all I heard in the corner, because I don't like to look at it, even though I was like, damn. He stole his Muslim Quran. The Muslim dude, he the one who beat him up. The black dudes moved on against stuff. The Muslim was the first one to get out there. They said, you don't stole your Quran? That was all she wrote. You don't stole it, nigga. He wanted to kill him. His face was, he wanted to kill him. And then
you're pro.
You should have seen this, man. He wanted to kill him. And I don't defend it. This fool don't stole my shit. So the Muslim dude said, Kev, and he really Arab. He a real deal. He like, look, the Quran is green and everything. And he say, I'm finna fuck him up. I'm not finna. Ain't no more save. He done stole your shit too. We up out here. They beat him. They roughed him up or nothing. And they set him down, talked to him. Turned out he used to be an EMT. Cause he got to tell why he's stealing and shit. You know, people feel bad for you after they beat you up. We gotta sit. We in jail, so you gotta sit there anyway with the same. So why you steal so much? So they finally got it out of him. And he was an ambulance man. You know what he got fired for? Stealing all the, the respirator machine. He stole that. He stole all the bags and napkins. He just stole everything. He was just confessing this stuff, and people was like, "Oh, you got it." They turned into a psychological group. Yeah, you got to get you some help, bro.
You're prof. It's serious because I've been even when you even have
long story short, he had a good job, and that need to steal spirit cost him his job, probably his girl, everything. He probably had a car, got beat up in jail, got saved 3 times and got beat up, and then come to find out
it could have been worse too.
It could have been worse.
You don't know. Damn.
I know from that, God taught me to never steal a Muslim's Bible.
The Quran.
Huh?
It always goes back to the principle of God, though. Like, the enemy is really still kill and destroy. You start killing yourself, who you really are, who you originally were, and then before you know it, you've been destroyed, and you destroy your life. You see the Black Lives Matter, what they're doing when they're stealing the store. and then everything gets back to normal. The tax money, all things get fixed, and now they all get arrested. Now they all have a felony charges. Now they all get. Now the job is what's so easy to do. Are paying much better now because everything is going through, and now they can't get the job because this is a cycle spirit. Now these are the people now who gonna become victims, and now they're gonna terrorize us who were just not born in that. These are the same people. 10 years from now, their children are gonna be terrorizing our children.
That's right.
You know, this is a cycle spirit. This is a cycle spirit that I don't know the enemy, but like it's still getting fed. But I know it's still, but it's a fight though. It's a fight, and the only way we can fight this is we have to just grow ourselves and really raise our family and teach. Like you have to recognize this kind of spirit even with your cousin, your sister.
That's right. Within ourselves too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us don't know that this is a virus. You might gotta steal shit. You might be one to quit to judge or quick to be angry, and just some of these traits we don't know because of how we was raised. Again, we've been through, especially our people. We've been from South Africa to South Central. We've been through the worst of the worst, and your families over there, our families here, and we know we've been through it already. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with everything you said.
One of the craziest things, Professor Kevin, is like, for me, like when you're talking like as you're saying, like we see even ourselves, like for me, my graduation from primary school in 1997, my primary school is a teacher. I was an Indian teacher with the red mark. Obviously, they used to put the sticker, the Naidus, the Pillais, the Carpenters. They used to put that sticker in the middle. Yeah, it's in my picture. And the book, I remember the book she gave me was a jungle book. You know, I don't know. I definitely has to do with me personally investigating my own life, getting out of these spirits out of it, because I was all caught up. But I also got into drinking too much when I came over drinking, and the only liquor stores I found over here is obviously the Asians and the Indians. And when you realize when you can buy the beer, you smell the beer, you just smell some incense. You can smell the beer, but I like it. And the money, you see they put over there. They only send scotches, obviously, and they smell. You can smell it. You smell the spirit. You just smell it. And to me, I usually smell the beer. Smell anything that you buy from the liquor store. It has that smell, and you can just. But like the spirit, I'm breaking. I'm finding food. You know, I had to break it from back home, from primary school. From primary school, it's a generational curse. I see in my family from the ancestors to both.
You breaking up. You got low. You got real low, brother. TK.
So can you hear me? Like I was saying, like I can trace it like from original from me, from primary the Indian, my own community worshiping the ancestors, the gold.
Right.
So the only way to worship the ancestors at home is the Zulu.
You said it's voodoo? Speak into the microphone.
The Zulu.
Oh, okay. Zulu. The Zulus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because they got lost. They got lost because original Zulus we never worship. Again, we never worship the dead. We never worship ancestors. We worship God. The high God worship God hiding God. Worship the God of heaven. And Zulu is heaven again. It means heaven. That's why it's a heavenly language. That's why when you speak of South Africa, the most recognized is the Zulus because the Zulu is the very powerful God of heaven, the God of heaven, which is the God of the Bible. You know. But I found our own community started worshiping the dead, worshiping the ancestors.
You break it up. You break it up. I'm losing you, brother. I'm losing you real bad. I don't know if you're driving through the.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Paul?
but I can hear you, but you're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yes. I saw. Yes, they started the worship.
Yeah, you went right back off. You went right back off. TK.
Yes.
You're gonna have to call back. I got you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the call, brother. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
Ah, man, he was breaking up. God probably was just like, Kev, bro, allow you goofy as hell, man. You had me in my brain laughing. You said that ass whooping changed his life. Yes, it did. I don't know if he's still stealing to this day when he got out, but boy. He probably stole something else. A klepto will take that and steal something else. Coffee and Kush TV, man. Don't give the demons more power than the word of God. You feel me? Armor up. You feel me? Armor up. Coffee and Kush TV. If anybody else want to call in, feel free to do so. I was going to leave, but maybe somebody was just about to call in. I hate when people call in after the fact. You feel me? For the people who going to be on my Patreon, taking part in the polls and becoming more interactive, I'm going to I'm going to be doing giveaways, right? And I want y'all to take part in that. Well, y'all ain't going to have no choice because our people won't. Sorry. Our people want free stuff. And I got some free stuff. So, the more you participate in the classroom, the more mugs we give away. The more shirts, sweaters, socks, canvas paintings, keychain we give away. The more people interact with the row, the more we interact with the family. I want people to learn just as much as they laugh and have fun. I also want y'all to have as much product. You feel me? We doing a good job. Well, we doing a good job over here. You feel me? YouTube don't be hiding my streams. I don't be worrying about that. YouTube don't be hiding my streams. You know what? Narrow and straight is the road. You feel me? Everybody can't go, G. I don't be looking around like this one. I'm looking at that one like that. Losing no confidence or gaining no confidence from what their numbers look like. These people are participating in that. So, of course, it's a bunch of them. Becoming a king or a famous person to these people is just like, it's nothing. I'd rather be cool with y'all in our own little section where everybody can hang out. Them was always the cool people. Where I went to school, the cool people was like this one pocket that everybody else wanted to fuck with. But you know, you somehow, there was like a barrier there. I wonder what they fucking talking about, bro. Got all the girls, they got all the fellas over there chilling. Everybody calling in who knows something. They all talking about the God of the Bible now. You know, it's hard over here, bro. Plus, that main dude right there, Kev, he be tripping. That boy be tripping. Coffee and Kush TV. I'm glad y'all enjoyed our conversation. I'm glad that we had a good conversation with TK and anybody else who's gonna call in. You know, not to put too much thought into these things and give them more power to where you become overwhelmed and you start marveling at their power more than the prophecy that they are going where they need to go and you need to get right before that happens. Check Coffee and Kush TV. And as always,